We haven't heard no convincing information yet on the flat Earth theory. They just attack us with, oh, maybe, or hopefully, or it could be, or you need to shut up, or they never come with no real information. So we're gonna let them dudes hang in the wind. The damn flat Earth theory, yeah. We back non-stop at you again, man. Young Elder Gang. We got another classic for you, another banger. We got Rod Haynes coming on the show tonight. So you want to be tuned in for that at 8:30 Central Time. We're gonna give him time to get in the building. Don't look like we got nobody in here yet. We're gonna give him time to get in the building. We're talking about water right now. It's that evening class that we told you about to get ready for. The ancestors be having us putting together random stuff. We got one person in the game right now. Like I say, we're gonna be on live tonight, me and Rod, at 8:30. You want to get in that class, man. See what's cracking. He gonna be talking about Yaku and the gravitation. Right? Hold on. We got Hakeem. He fell asleep to Achille and me. So he's sleep in the background. We gotta go pick up Haru a little bit. Get him lined out. Let's see. How many people only got one guy in the building? 2 guys, 3 guys. All right, we're gonna get started, man. We ain't got time to waste. This shit'll load up tomorrow. People will catch it. But we're talking about the hidden message in water and the importance of water. You know what? Let me show y'all. Let me show you this book I got. So I got this book right here. The hidden message, right, in water. And we got information from Dr. Mona Harris that we'll be talking about in this tape. Bro. So if you're coming into the building, get ready for the ride. We're about to take you on a ride. Keep in mind, we're gonna be on live for that night show tonight with Rod Haynes. Let me have you ever looked at water under a microscope, electron microscope, and see what water really looks like? We're going to show you. And it's all in this book. And then Dr. Mona Harris is really, I believe this dude got a lot of his information from Dr. Mona Harris in his book, Dr. Musaru. What's his name? Musaru. Hold on, let me pull up the copy of the book. Internet running slow right now. Hidden message. The hidden. Hey, you about to learn a lot right here on this tape. You about to learn a lot, man. We've been dropping tapes all non-stop all week. We got 10 people in. We're giving them time to get in. We going kind of slow here. All right, so this is the book. Now, if you look at water, we're gonna blow this picture right here. This is about to get interesting. Rob about to everybody in the building. Hit that like, hit that bell if you're new to the channel. All right, so we showed you the book that we've been studying. I don't know what this thing doing, man. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. Okay, yeah, okay, go back. Let's go back. I want to show you the water. Okay, yeah, here you go right here. Let's blow it up. All right. If you look at a water under electron microscope, you'll see these crystals, these stuff, like ice flakes. They really crystals. So water has crystals in it. Keep that in mind. Put that in your head. Remember, we told you about the crystals and how they store memory and how crystals store information. Keep in mind, your body is made a certain percentage of crystals. Water. So if you're looking at a water molecule under the electron microscope, and the electron and the water molecules are crystals, that means you're made of crystals, because you're 85%, 80% water, and that water molecules are crystals. So about to bring it on in for you though. Like I say, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building. It's that evening class. If don't do the super chat, if you want to show your brother some love, we're gonna drop the Cash App in the links. And the PayPal is the Young Elder if you want to. The PayPal is the Young Elder, the same as the Cash App. So we live. All right, so you see the different crystals that's in the water. Like for I Love You water, you see the crystals, and you see the crystals in these different types of water. Now, in the polluted water, you see the distortion. You see the distortion. And these crystals play a part in your brain and your development. Water plays a part in your development. Water is one of the most important things on the planet. Water is a thing you need. So therefore, water is one of your gods, which is why in ancient Kemet we pointed it out. We pointed that water is one of the gods, right? We pointed it out in ancient Kemet. We as Sabians observed the nature, and we observed back then in ancient Kemet that we need water to survive. You can go no longer than 3 to 7 days without water, right? The reason why we dying is because we dehydration. We drying up. You know, if you take the water content in an elder before they die, you'll see that the water content is half of what it is as when they was 40, right? Dehydration, right? And we talked about on that buffalo tape with the Flintstones, or how they was out to the water. They said that they were water buffalo guys, right? So the whole thing is to pollute the water. That's one of the main sources that we need on the planet besides the sun. You got the sun, it's like one of the top things that we need. And then after that comes the water and the wind. The water is like number 3 on the list. We need all these 5 elements to make it here on the planet Earth. We need all the elements. So they are polluting the elements. The top element, like I said, is sun, then wind, and then water. But you can go a couple of days without water, but you can't go a couple of days without breathing. If you only go a couple of minutes without breathing, then you got to be a bad joker to go a minute, 2 minutes without breathing, right? But this water has crystal molecules in it. So what's that telling you? That's telling you that water has information, as Dr. Mona Harris pointed out. Water has information in it because crystals store information. And check this out. People drink this water. People do swim in this water, and all the water is connected on the planet. All the water is connected. And water, we need water because water connects with the cells in the body. It gives the oxygen, and it keeps the flow of the cells. Water is living. Water is a living organism. We're gonna break that down. Water is a living organism. Now, so if water is a living organism, how do you kill that water? You kill that water by polluting it. by taking the minerals, taking these crystals out of the water, which is why they purifying water, which is why they doing different things like reverse osmosis on water. And keep in mind, what are they putting in your drinking water? In the faucet water, in the water you take a bath in. Chlorine. What are they putting in your oh, forgot the H. All right, they putting chlorine in your water. And keep in mind, like Dr. Mona Harris pointed out, is that chlorine was used as a gassing agent in World War I. So they was gassing people with chlorine. And now these people that introduced it to your water, because we told you they was after the water and the buffaloes. We told you that, these Flintstones. So they polluting the water with chlorine. And chlorine is a gas and agent you used to gas people. And chlorine gets into your skin when you take a shower, especially a hot shower. People, y'all love hot showers over here in America. Oh, hot shower. But the hot shower speeds the vibration of the chlorine up so it can go into your skin. And then that in turn mixed with other chemicals from the foods, GMO foods you eat, and now it's causing cancer. So everything's causing cancer. They did a study on that, on chlorine. Just type in how chlorine can cause cancer. Chlorine is a poisonous gas, and it's it's in some of the water systems, right? Water to pollute our water is like the ultimate silent weapon, because people can be drinking water and don't know why they're getting sick. They took most of the water and bottled it up. Without water, where would we be? You can't wash your ass without no water. You can't really flush none of your toilets without no water. You can't wash your car if you're a guy like me that like to ride in style. You can't brush your teeth without water, right? Water plays a major important role. We need water, so water is one of our gods. People might say, man, this nigga going crazy. I'm telling you, man, you need water. Go a month without water. And don't drink no and juice and all that is a part that's made from water. Boats float across the ocean because of water. Right? And inside of that water is living organisms called crystals. Remember, we told you the crystals were living. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that because we're talking about the hidden meaning of water. All right, so these crystals are alive. That's why I told you yesterday when you got a piece of jewelry, they gotta breathe. When you put a real crystal on a ring or something, it's gotta have a breathing space. Trying to think. Let's see. Damn, they didn't pull it up, man. Do some. I do some. See how they do me. We ain't gonna even look that up no more. We're gonna just go to something else. But people that know anything about jewelry know that diamonds gotta breathe. Yeah, the fluoride is used to lower the brain frequency so you won't be able to it's like it's give you like make you docile. And they add it to the toothpaste and they add it to the water. Fluoride. It's acidic. So it's different They know you got to drink it. Then they tell you to boil it. Boil it don't work. Boiling your water don't work, bro. All you doing is mixing the chemicals up some more to make it even worse. Reverse osmosis takes some of the chemicals out, but it also takes the element of the water out. The water has to connect with the cells. The water has its own cells. We're showing you the cells of the water right now. Molecules, these crystals. The cells of water is crystals. Those crystals connect with the cells in your body, especially the red blood cells, and it is very vital to all your organs in your body. So it's information, it's wisdom, it's healing. It's supposed to be healing in the water. That's why a lot of people are sick because they don't drink enough water, or they drinking the wrong type of water. Right? You got to be careful, man. Water is the most that's one of the most top of the line things you should be concerned about. The type of water you drink. That's the top thing in this day and age. Be concerned about what type of water you drink. Like the alkaline water, you know about the alkaline water. We already broke all this down on the Dr. Sabi tapes and the the Greatest Show in the Universe tapes, part 11, 10, and 9. Go back and get those tapes. Scroll down and get them. Yeah, but they adding the fluoride. Said true major fluoride is in the water. Yeah, true. Fluoride is in the water. They putting see, at first they was putting chlorine. Then they found out that chlorine was causing a lot of problems. So then they started adding mercury. And so it's mercury in the water, chlorine and fluoride in the water. And you're taking a shower with this. So you gotta try to get you one of those shower heads. You know, order you a shower head that filters the chlorine out. Put you a filter on your shower heads. Because that shit is getting in your skin and your pores. The skin is the largest organ on the body. The skin is the largest organ on the body. And it's got pores, what 15 referred to as stargates on your skin. And that's how certain bacteria and certain chemicals can get into your skin. And and you wonder why you breaking out. When you take a shower, you taking a shower, you stay clean, you still breaking out. Because you could be allergic to chlorine that you get from your shower. You know, they put it in pools and people go swimming in it thinking it's cool. And chlorine is a poisonous gas to take niggas out, snuff niggas out. And you out there swimming, you know, you doing your backstrokes, you dog paddling, you might even jump off the board, you know, say hit a couple spins, do you a cannonball or something, right into a poisonous gas. Right into poisonous gas. Yeah, you go to the pool, you want to holler at your girl, your bikini, your two-piece, and y'all diving right into poisonous gas. You know what I'm saying? So the main thing that was gonna come out there, you should have knew, was the water. These crystals must look like this in this water in order for us to be getting good water. This part of the reason why people going crazy because they ain't getting the good water. The good water got the good crystals in it. And these different types of crystals is in different types of water, depends on where you get it from around the earth. Like you got waterfalls, got different types of crystals. Spring water got different types of crystals. Alkaline water, that's natural alkaline water, it got different types of crystals. Because it got rock and it got different types of minerals in it. But what they was to do to add the chlorine began to eat these crystals. And these crystals is what connect to the brain. And these crystals is what connect to your cells in your body to help take the oxygen, to increase the oxygen intake to your cells, your organs, to keep them going. Right? These crystals also play a part in the role in your brain because crystals are informational. Crystals are piezoelectricity. They're high power technology. That's why we made if you go back and look at the Riddick, you'll see they got notes they got like 5 notes, and they really crystals like hard drives that power their ship. And we got Crystal City that powers our ship off of crystals. So crystals are high power living organisms. A crystal, you wearing a crystal around your neck, you gotta breathe. Diamonds gotta breathe on jewelry, man. Anybody that know anything about jewelry can vouch for that. that you gotta, when you got look at somebody's jewelry and they got a diamond or ruby or something, it's gotta be a space where that diamond can breathe. Why is they doing it if a diamond ain't alive? If a diamond or these rubies, why are they making it a space where it can breathe if it's not living? Diamonds, rubies, crystals are living organisms. Keep that in mind. And crystals live in the water. Crystals make up the water. Where you think the water create the rainbow, just like the crystal city? Where you think the water create a rainbow when it rains? Because it's crystals in water. And they tell us don't drink the rainwater. And now we probably can't drink it because they already sprayed so many chemtrails to pollute the rainwater as well. Their whole game is to pollute the water, because if I got your water, I got your ass. That's one of the gods. The water is one of the gods. One of the people, one of the things that we need for sure in this dimension. So the water is one of the gods. They know what they're after. Now, how do you find good water? A lot of the good water, most times you gotta buy it, unless you live close to a spring, and they polluted most of the groundwater because of the nuclear plants and the submarine manufacturing plants, because they was manufacturing nuclear submarines. So they pump all this nuclear waste into the ground, to where in some areas now they can put a radiation test on their water and find out that their water glow in the dark. They water glowing in the dark in a cup and shit. Just look at people water glowing in the dark. It means it's got radioactivity in it. Native Americans told me, like the Navajo and them, they said that you could drink water off the top of the river or the lake back before the Tamahus came. Back before the Tamahus came. You could drink water right off the ground. Right? So different water, look, it says, look, water from Fallujah. It's got different waters in different areas. You know why? Because those crystals are conducive with the history of that particular area. Like they sending us water from all over other planets, and we right here. We got to drink water from right here because the information is in that water. Right? The information is in them crystals. So it's different types of crystals. You see different types of crystals in different areas and different water. So that means that it's different recordings of different information. And these little bitty molecules are like galaxies in their own on the microscope. You know what I'm saying? So there's different energies in different water around the planet. And when you taste that water, these crystals is supposed to go attach to your brain cells, because your red blood cells and your white blood cells, they both flow to your brain too. But what they did is by altering the water, they enlarged these crystals so they can't fit through a certain space in your brain. So like say to your brain, these are crystals. When you drink your water, your brain sits in a bucket of water that's supposed to be changed out every 3 hours, 4 hours. These crystals play a part in your brain being electrified and getting the information and being more intelligent. The intelligence is in the water. Say water is bad. Yeah, any water, when they distill it, they burn out these crystals. They burn out the information in the water. You boil the information in the water, and you lose the content, because the content is in the gas. Gas is connected with thought. Remember we told you that on the last tape. You got gases, then you got thought. 9 ether gases. So when they burn the gases out of the water, or when you heat the water up, you burn these crystals out, and you burn the high level gases out that created to form these crystals, and that's where the information is stored in. Yeah, Dr. Mona Harris already put this out, man. One of our Nubian scholars in the community. And like I say, I showed you that book that I've been reading over, the hidden message in the water. So the water should be on top of your list on being, if you ain't picky about nothing, you should be at least picky about the type of water you drink. And you should drink at least 80% of your diet should be water. That's what you made of, water. We should eat less. We should start eating less food. That's why we was trying to tell people to start eating one time a day. Like today, I'm really fasting today to sundown. So I hadn't eaten nothing all day. Like and when I tell you, uh, because I ain't fasted in a while, like since that last time we fasted for 3 days, I'm starving right now. But I'm I'm gonna get through it. I'm tough. My brain is what's in control, not my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell myself, I ain't feeding it, and I'm eating something light, real light tonight, like a salad, like just with, and then you're gonna have a couple items on it, like some tomatoes, some lettuce, some avocado, maybe some red onions, and maybe some walnuts, some, some cranberries, and that's probably it. Like, and probably some raw jalapenos. 'Cause I like raw jalapenos because it's high on vitamin C. Yeah, but all like I say, the chlorine plant plot is to take our water systems out over here in America. They say America got the worst water in the world. Like it's the rivers, they pumping sewer into the rivers. The rivers used to purify every certain amount of miles. Water purifies every certain amount of miles in the river. But it's hard if every certain amount of miles they dumping feces and urine in it, and it ain't getting time. That's why it's not good to eat certain fish out of rivers now, especially the Red River. Hey, Robert, David Williams, if you want to show some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We got 58 people in here. Everybody hit that like button right now for me, man. Show me some love. But we're going in on water, man. It's so much to say about water. Some up north in some areas, they tap water was 7.758, but certain beings found out about that and they polluted that too. In some areas, your tap water is still like a 7.5 coming through. It depends on what area you're in, but most tap water now is below 7, which is the neutral zone on the acidic level, right? But these crystals are the most important thing in that water. They are the molecules. They are the genetical code in that water is what tells your cells. It's programmed with your cells. If they when they start altering these molecules in the water, they can deform what you look like. And also the ocean water, the ocean, most of the plants in the ocean is where we get our oxygen from. Keep that in mind. Not the plants on land. The plants on land it plays a percentage, but most of the oxygen level is contributed from the plants in the ocean. And what are they doing now? They polluting that. They polluting it, killing off the plants in the ocean. The oxygen level is decreasing on the planet, right? And it plays a big part in water. Why they created so many drinks? You got water, right? You got water. And then you got so many other drinks to deter you from water. Soda, you got 2,000 different types of soda, 2,000 different types of juice, 2,000 different types of liquor, 2,000, all these different types of drinks. And water is the main thing you made of. You're not made of alcohol. You're not made of juice. You're not made of soda. Soda, you got some salt in you, but you're not made of soda. Your body is made of 80% water. So you should drink 80% water. You know? And drinking the water depends on your body size. I drink a gallon a day because I weigh like maybe between I picked up a little weight too since I've been sitting right here doing these classes. I weigh like probably like 190 now. And but I got most of my weight is like water weight because I drink a gallon of water a day. And I drink spring water. I drink alkaline water. I don't drink water from the faucet. When I take a bath, I shower, I take cold showers to keep the chlorine from going on. Because I don't got that filter no more. I forgot my filter at the other crib. So I'm in the process of getting me another filter to put on my shower so we can reduce the chlorine that's going into your skin. It causes breast cancer and all that, man. I'm telling you, once you get that shit into your skin. And we sending our kids swimming and everything in the chlorine water. That's why we swimmed in lakes and rivers. But now that's poison too. But the importance of water. Water is keeps everything clean. Water can drown you. Water can kill your ass if you go out there playing with it. When we was out there on the river, my granddad used to say, "Don't look at that, stare at that water too long, because it'll call you to it. It'll call you to it. That water it'll make you want to jump in and see what's going on. It's an energy. It's a current. It's a current that's going on. You know, and water produces a lot of the food source for the planet. Right? Water produces just about. Everything is like that. All the plants, everything, the grass, everything that the herbs need water to grow. They need water and sunlight. Plants only need water and sunlight. So what they tell you, if we got plant DNA, water and sunlight is a part of us too. Yeah, the sea moss coming from the sea loss is highly oxidated. That's why it's so powerful. It's highly oxidated. And oxidation burns out impurities. What he says, can you reprogram water? Yeah, you can program it. That's what I'm saying. Look, you can add information to water. You can put information inside of water. You can add DNA to water. You can add information into water in these crystals. Right now, I'm in the process of doing a research on other ways to purify your water. Now, the sunlight to me is I'm doing that research right now. I'm in like the experiment phase of that. So I'm gonna get back with y'all on that experiment, because like Dr. Mona Harris said, that osmosis and really purifying by fire on a stove in a pot is it ain't really doing that, taking the impurities out of the water. And it's actually you losing other minerals to the water. So now they selling us, and then we ain't really drinking water from the US. We drink unless you get some shit that's bottled up, some cheap shit. But like the Fuji water, that come from Fuji. Like, that's what they telling us, right? But these different places, like the Niagara Falls water, and all these different waters. Water is a form of energy. It's a form of current. It's a current. Water generates energy. They use the turbines. The turbines to spin the turbines to get the energy from the water, right? So water is a form of energy. Water is gonna be, it's really using water as a source of energy. Hey, Rob, we back. That was my wife, man. She finna send me a couple dollars to get me something, man, for the night, bro. I still got how many hours? I got 4 more hours to go. Really 4:30. Cause I'm gonna eat my lunch right before I go on with Raw Haynes tonight. Oh yeah, if you're just not tuning in, we're gonna be live with Raw Haynes tonight. We're gonna be live with Raw Haynes tonight, man, at 8:30 Central Time. So you wanna be on for that. But we just really introducing you to, we just open you up. We're probably gonna do a part 2 to this. We just opening you up to what water really is. Like cause a guy asked me in one of the classes, if y'all was on, he said, "What is water?" And so I had to break down, it's like, damn, is this dude asking me a trick question? Is this dude asking me a trick question when he say, "What is water?" So we're gonna do a tape on it. What is water? What is the hidden message in water? The hidden message is that it's survival. It's evolution. Evolution is in the water, man. I'm telling you, through the crystals. These crystals has got DNA stored for millions of years. How long has the water been around on the planet? The planet been around on the water the water been around on this planet since the beginning of the planet. So it's millions and billion, really it's 93 billion years of information stored on the planet. As far as just imagine, okay, imagine the dinosaurs that drank that water and then they urinated out, and that urine that went back to the water, and the water purified it. Let's think about all the different insects and everything that drank water and that urinated back into the ground, and that water went back into the groundwater. All them different DNAs and them different information that them beings had, because that water goes into your brain, and that water connects with cells in your brain, and those cells store information. That's why they call them brain cells, right? So those cells store information from the water. So when you drink water and then you urinate it out, some of your information is traveling through your urine. That's why they can test your urine and say, oh yeah, well, you got this in your system, you got this drug, or you got that in your system. And that's why they want to take your urine when you go to the hospital to see what kind of sickness you are. And usually it's because of the drinking bad water, and the water content is real low in your body. A lot of people go in the hospital because their water content is low and they drinking bad water when they do drink some water. So we bringing it to you, man. We hitting you head on. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building, man. We got 54 people in the building. Everybody hit that like. Yeah, my wife just called me so that if you didn't hear me for a minute, we was talking real quick, see what she was gonna do for me, man, on the back end. Yeah, so if you look at these on the microscope, if you look at the different styles of water, different water around different parts of the planet got different types of crystals in them, because it's more than one type of crystal. You can charge your water with your crystals. You can charge crystals with water and sunlight. And like I say, I think it's a way you can take some water, drop some quartz crystals in it, put it in the sunlight, and I think I'm working on that experiment now, man. The quartz crystals with the sunlight, and see if the quartz crystals can purify the water. Now, Dr. Mona Harris did say that the charcoal or the carbon way of it says it's all right, but it ain't as good as the new ways that we're trying to develop to purify our water. We got to develop new ways to purify our water. And I think the sun is one of the top things that we need to look at when we're talking about, because the sun evaporates, and then when it cools off, so it's really the same process as heating your water up, but it seems like it's a more natural process when the sun is doing, you know, and these crystals being generated in the water. How long does it take for a crystal to form? How long does it take for diamonds to form? It takes millions of years. So these diamonds in this water, you got these crystals in these molecules, got to be millions of years old. They got to be millions of years old, man. I'm telling you. I gotta get ready to go get Haru in about 10 minutes. So I'm about to get ready to get out, but I just wanted to bring this to you. We got the class coming up tonight. Like I said, with Rod Haynes. I gotta get some water because I'm getting tongue tied. Hey, we're gonna be on live with Rod Haynes tonight at 8:30. So you want to tune in for that? Yaku's Drafted Devils. That tape gonna be dropping. We're gonna be live and we're gonna be lit. If you want to show your brother some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Don't do the super chat. Hit your brother up on the Cash App, man. Show me some love. We take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. If you want to put your brother in the game and really put him in the game for real, send him $100. We appreciate it all. But I'm about to get ready to get out, man. I just wanted to bring that to you. We talked about the chlorine thing. They putting the chlorine in that water. It's really, like, a lot of stuff is old information, but we putting it out so it can be in the archive. So the people that never heard about it, they could get this idea and start making preparations to heal themselves from the chlorine that's being perpetuated on us. Chlorine is a poisonous gas that was used in World War III to gas niggas, and now we being gassed. This is part of that silent war that's going on with the reptilians versus the public, the humanoid beings, and the children of the Anunnaki who here. It's a silent war going on against us for us to take out ourselves by drinking certain types of water that we're not aware of. So we need to get this down pat, man. The water thing is need to be at the top of our list as far as connecting back with the sun again. So we're about to get ready to get up out of here, man. We love you all. Right? Islam, peace, hotel.